What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Cam back in another video, man. Today we're gonna be talking about the NBA and its tanking problem and what they need to do to fix it. Because I got a solution, y'all. And the solution is very simple. As crazy as it may sound, I'm gonna believe in that. The number one pick, the number one pick in the draft, man, should go to the team that won the championship. Now, a lot of people may say, how would they do that? How would they, NBA do that? And then, teams may have to, they may have to let guys, walk during free agency, and they won't be able to sign. They won't be able to re-sign guys to another contract. Well, you would have to change cap rules too, for sure. You see the CBA, for sure you would have to change that to make that happen. But yeah, man, to stop the tanking, bro, that'll be very simple, bro. Just give it the number one pick to the winning team. I mean, no losing team should get rewarded anyway. What the Utah Jazz, Sacramento Kings, Brooklyn Nets, all them teams doing, they're just messing up the integrity of the game, and they're basically cheating the game, man, trying to, tank for the best available pick, which they still might not even get a number one pick. Out of all the teams I just named, most of them are tanking, but they might not even get the number one pick. So that's the crazy part. So what are you tanking for? But obviously they're trying to get some type of high pick in the draft, because that's why they're purposely losing games. And I just think you do it that way, then you start from the team that lost in the finals. Like, just say, okay, we had the OKC Thunder versus the Indiana Pacers, right? OKC Thunder won the championship, get the number one pick. The Pacers get the number two pick. Then the number three, which you kind of start off, who won more games in the series between each conference. So I forgot who it was. I know it was the Indiana. I know it was the if a team like the Knicks lost a certain amount of games, right? They lost a certain amount of games in the playoffs, right? The number three pick will go to them, or go to Minnesota, but it would probably go to the Knicks, because the Knicks, Minnesota only won one game, so the Knicks get the number three pick in the draft. Then you got Minnesota number four pick in the draft. Then you just go back. That's how you do it, bro. That will stop it. I guarantee you, that will stop the tanking. But the NBA won't do it. They probably most likely won't do it. But that will stop the tanking in the NBA. Just play. If anybody in the organization want the number one pick, just play for it, bro. Win the championship for it. Or if they want a high pick in general, compete for it. You know what I'm saying? Any of these organizations, I guarantee you that it starts tanking. Or you do this. You take, this might sound crazy as well. You take the NBA draft away and start signing players that's in college that got, major deal. But then again, I don't know how that would. I wouldn't say that would be the greatest idea, but that is something to think about, though. You just sign players, take away the NBA draft, sign players that's in college or that teams may, be interested in, and just get them played. But then that would kind of be like drafting a player. So another idea would be do it by conference. Each conference. So if OKC won the most games, then they should get the number 1 pick. Again, you can do it that way. And if whomever won the second amount of games in the regular season, that's the number 1 seed, because it most likely would be the number 1 seed. Then get them the number 2, and you just do it like that from so on and so forth, bro. Stop these losing teams from trying to actually lose. And people will say, that these teams are gonna forever suck if you do that. No, they won't. I guarantee it. And if they put the right people in the front office running the team, or building the team, then that'll make them care more about that situation, because a lot of these owners, let's be honest, rich owners don't care about the team for real. They don't care about building the team for real. They allow that, to be on the GM's hands or people in the organization in general. But you can do that. That was probably the only ideas I can give y'all. I may come up with some more, but you want to stop tanking in the NBA. I think the most likely best idea would be to reward the winning team with the number 1 pick in the NBA draft. And that's just the best way I can put it. That's the best way I can put it, man. Because it don't make no sense. Utah Jazz gonna make a trade for Jaren Jackson Jr. And just all of a sudden, now they want to tank. Now they been losing games, just because they're a bad team anyways. And they were mind you, they were tanking before Jaren Jackson Jr. So they've been pretty much trying to do it all season. Lose games on purpose. And I think, man, one, the losing team is not the way. It's not the way. Ooh, the Wizards, all them dudes, they don't deserve a high pick.